Hi guys, today I'm gonna tell you about coding languages. If you are at the start of your coding journey, you will obviously try to learn some coding languages. And if you are a total newbie and don't know anything about coding, then you are at the right place. I will teach you everything about coding languages. Well, I will recommend you to get started with a certain language and don't try to learn many languages at a single time. Well, most of the people do this mistake at the starting of their coding journey. Just learn one language and master it to the perfections. That's the key to success. Don't try to learn many of the languages at a single time. And well, as of for language selection, you can select any language according to what you want to achieve out of that thing. Like if you want to go with web development, you will obviously want to learn JavaScript, which is commonly known as JS. And if you want to go with game designing, then you may go with C or Java. If you want to go with Android development, you may like to go with Kotlin. And well, there are many more languages. So let's see what are the languages. Okay guys, now let's start with coding languages, the one we have right now. Python is one of the most trending and highly used language right now. Well, most of the people prefer it because it's very clear and it has a very expressive syntax. Like जो आप इसमें लिखते हो ना वो बहुत कॉमन है आपके जो इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में आप बोलते हो या लिखते हो. So it's like you don't need to write a lot of syntax in this, unlike Java and C or C++. And most of the people consider it to be the future of programming language. And not just that, nowadays it is the main coding language, like 80% of the developers are using it. Well, as a first start, you may not start with it. Like if you are thinking to make a logic, it won't be a preferable language because इसमें ऐसा सीन है ना कि सब कुछ इनबिल्ट है आपका ऑलरेडी, लाइक फंक्शन सब कुछ. तो जो अगर आप लॉजिक बिल्ड करने की कोशिश कर रहे हो एट स्टार्टिंग, तो वो इतना प्रिफर्ड नहीं होता अकॉर्डिंग टू मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल्स. वेल, स्टिल इफ़ यू वांट टू गो विद दिस लैंग्वेज यू कैन, क्योंकि आपको एक बहुत अच्छा करियर देगा लाइक एट द एंड, और इट्स इवन ईजी टू अंडरस्टैंड एंड ऑब्वियसली दैट सिंटेक्स एंड उसके कारण. तो यू कैन गो विद दिस लैंग्वेज एज वेल. एज ऑफ फॉर जावा, दिस इज सेड टू बी एन ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज. और अगर आपको लाइक इस स्टेज पे अगर आपको नहीं पता ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज क्या होता है, तो इतनी कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, जस्ट लेट इट गो. आपको बाद में जब आप कोडिंग के लिए मतलब पढ़ोगे या जब आप आगे के स्टेजेस में जाओगे तो आपको पता चल जाएगा क्या होता है. वेल, एज ऑफ फॉर नाउ अगर आप नहीं जानते कि क्या होता है तो डोंट टेक इट टू ऑन योर हार्ट, समथिंग लाइक दैट. वन ऑफ द मोस्ट ट्रेंडिंग एंड पावरफुल लैंग्वेजेस, लाइक it is considered to be a very good programming language for solving DSA and stuffs of that kind. Well, it is used for many applications. Like अगर आपको डेस्कटॉप एप्लीकेशन बनाना है, आपको मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन बनाना है, आपको वेब डेवलपमेंट करना है, आपको AI करना है, क्लाउड एप्लीकेशन बनाना है, लाइक कुछ भी बनाओ, ये सब के लिए एक अच्छा प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज कंसिडर किया जाएगा. एंड if you want to pursue this as your career, like in your career, like if you wanna stick to this language, then I will highly recommend it because you will get an insanely high salary package if you are like doing Java or learning Java. Now let's start with JS. If you know what web development is, then you must be knowing about this language. Like सब कुछ यही है वेब डेवलपमेंट के लिए. तो लाइक वेब डेवलपमेंट इज जो आप वेबसाइट्स और वेब सर्वर्स पे चीज़ें यूज़ कर रहे हो ना, तो उसके लिए भी उसको डेवलप करने के लिए उस पर्टिकुलर प्लेटफॉर्म को नॉट प्लेटफॉर्म बट उस साइट को डेवलप करने के लिए वेब पे JS यूज़ होता है, जावास्क्रिप्ट. इट इज़ द मोस्ट फेमस लैंग्वेज ऑन वेब, ऑब्वियस इनफ. And earlier, like it wasn't so famous, but after Node.js, it gained a recent popularity on web servers through Node.js. If you want to go with web development in future, nothing is better than this language. I will highly recommend this language. And 97% of the websites use JS on the client side of web page, and 72% of the companies are looking for JS developer. If you want to go with this language, I will recommend it for sure if you are looking for web development in your future. and this language is pretty good. Usually people, if you are learning this language, they prefer learning HTML, CSS, PHP, like all four of them, because they all are mainly for web development, and these HTML, CSS, PHP will support this JavaScript for a better look and designs and many more stuffs on your website or a front end client side web page. Now let's come to Kotlin. It is a cross-platform programming language, and it is mainly used for Android development. Like if you want to build something for your phone, which is an Android phone, obvious enough, then this is the language mostly used. And normally all of the Android developers uses, like 60% is high enough for Android development. And it holds fourth position among the fastest growing programming language. And it has less code in comparison to with Java, as I've already mentioned कि Java आप Android development के लिए भी यूज़ कर सकते हो, but if particularly आपको बस Android development के उसमें जाना है, मतलब एज अ करियर से चूज़ करना है Android development को, तो Kotlin is better, क्योंकि इसमें सिंटेक्स वगैरह का फिर लेस सीन होता है, मतलब ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं होता. नाउ आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू कि PHP, HTML ये सब JS को सपोर्ट करते हैं एक वेब पेज बनाने के लिए. Go is something developed by Google and is one of the most reliable and efficient programming language, and suddenly it has gained amazing popularity, and अब ये one of the top programming languages भी आप consider कर सकते हो. ये बहुत simple है और बहुत easy to learn and understand है, तो this is even something you can go for. It's the general purpose programming language, like तुम्हें कुछ भी बनाना हो तुम इस language के साथ जा सकते हो. Like it is made just for everything possible. It is designed in that way that it works efficiently on games, graphics, enterprise apps, and everything. Like it is highly in demand despite of emergence of new languages. Like it is one of the oldest. Like बहुत time पहले आया था, despite कि इसके बाद बहुत सारे और languages आए हैं, ये अभी भी बहुत highly demanded languages है. And like अगर तुम college के first year में हो तो तुम ये पहला language है तो जो तुम्हें सिखाया जाएगा. So that's it with it. Obviously, most people prefer learning it when they are at the starting age of their coding journey. Swift is a robust programming language developed by Apple. It is used to create apps for iOS, watchOS, macOS. Like जो mainly Swift से जो applications बनते हैं ना, वो Apple के products के लिए होते हैं. It is seen as the future of high performance and secured application. Obvious enough कि Apple के बना रहा है तो performance और secure तो होगा ही. So sooner it will reach the top level of programming language. Well, that's what we consider for in the future. C hashtag is something developed by Microsoft, efficient in making desktop apps and games. And now let's move to another language. SQL stands for Structured Query Language, and ये डिज़ाइन किया गया था टू क्रिएट डाटा बेसेस. लाइक तुम्हें डाटा कलेक्ट करना है, डिलीट करना है, अपडेट करना है, उस चीज़ के लिए, मतलब अगर तुम्हें डाटा बेस को पूरा वो करना है, लाइक हैंडल करना है, तो इट्स अ वेरी गुड लैंग्वेज फॉर दैट. वेल अगर तुमने अपने 11th-12th में कंप्यूटर साइंस चूज़ की होगी तो मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली यू वुड हैव हर्ड दिस SQL थिंग, और तुमने पढ़ा होगा इसके बारे में. सो दैट्स इट विद द लैंग्वेजेस फॉर नाउ. Well, if you want to go with some of and want to know more about some of the languages which aren't that popular but still you want to explore, so you can go for, I believe, Geeks for Geeks and some other good website where you can search for other languages you are interested for and can know about them from there. So that's it with it for now. Bye guys, see you in the next video. Till then, like, share and subscribe my channel.